Good morning, Porcupines. Welcome to your weekly fill of the POJO News. I'm your host, Blake.
And I'm your co-host, Carly. Today is Tuesday, September 9th. Let's get right into it. Today we have a special feature. Coming from Bridgeport to Springtown, it's our new principal, Miss Sturdivant. We sat down with her to get to know more about her. Over to you, Jaden.
First thing that comes to mind is loving.
I would say observant.
Hi everyone, welcome to this special edition of the POJO News. My name is Jaden, and today we are here with a very special guest, our principal, Ms. Sturdivant.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here today and for us to get to know you a little bit better.
Thank you.
Now let's get started. What was your very first teaching job?
So my first teaching job, I was in Mansfield ISD, and I taught middle school. I taught 7th grade English, and at that time I also taught reading improvement.
What was one thing that you learned from that experience?
So I learned a lot about just students in general. I mean, first of all, like just because I liked English didn't mean that every student would love English. So I had to find things that interested them and like get their interest to get them, to be successful in the class. I also learned that relationships matter. Like you got to get to know your students, and it's really important to have those good relationships with them.
That is also very true. It is always best to have a relationship with your student. Why did you choose Springtown High School?
So I'm familiar with the area. I lived out here for almost 30 years. I was in Wise County at Bridgeport, and we moved to East Texas about 4 years ago, and really just wanted to get back in this area. So when the job opened up, it was just very appealing and brought me back to where I feel comfortable. I wasn't born and raised here, but this is probably the area that I call home.
What are some of your goals for the students this year?
So my goals for the students are, basically just keep doing what we're doing and excelling at everything we've started and are excelling at right now. Also, I always say to students, like, be good humans. Like, I want them to be good as in academics, good socially, good to other students. And so you'll hear me say that a lot. My goal for all of the Springtown High School students is just to be good humans and contribute to society when they graduate.
Those are some very awesome goals. What is one thing as a principal that you do that students may not realize?
I think principals do a lot, and I work all summer, so a lot of people don't know that principals work all summer. The school's open, pretty much year-round, 24/7, so I'm up here all summer and working on getting the next school year ready. This year I wasn't here this summer. I didn't start till right when school started, and I attend all activities, ag, band, football, just everything, meetings and things like that. I also work with teachers, help coach teachers. I'm in the classrooms observing what teachers are doing, what students are doing. There's just a lot to what the principal does that probably people don't realize.
That sounds like you have a very basic starting all the way to this. Okay, before we close up, we have some quick fire rapid questions for you.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Okay.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Spirit of the weeks, are you all in or do you like to skip it?
All in.
What is your favorite songs to listen to before a big event?
Okay, so I am a music person. I love all kinds of music. Right now I'm probably more listening to classic rock like Tom Petty, like Free Fallin' or Fleetwood Mac and things like that. But I like all kinds of music. So depends on the activity, different things fire me up. The other night at the football game, jump around. That was a good one to fire us up too. So anything. If you're a music person, come see me because I've been to tons of concerts. That's my weekend hobby. So we have something in common if you like music.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jordan, for joining us today. And to everyone watching, we hope you enjoyed learning more about our principal today. This is Jaden, your reporter from POJO News. See you next time.
Thanks, Miss Sturdivant. We are so excited to have you at SHS.
Here is our lunch for the rest of the week.
Voting for this year's homecoming court has started. There will be several rounds of voting. Please look for an email from Mr. Alaman with a link to the voting ballot.
Just a reminder, Youth and Government will be meeting on Tuesdays, 7:30 a.m. or 4 p.m. in Coach Johnson's room, 117.
Hey students, if you turn in the student council member packet, the first meeting is Wednesday, September 10th. Meetings are before school at 7:30 a.m. or after school at 4 p.m. in Mr. Aleman's room 133.
Picture retakes are tomorrow at the auditorium. If you missed the picture day, or the picture retakes are in your English class in the auditorium tomorrow.
Just a friendly reminder, the informational meeting for FCCLA is this Thursday, the 11th, in Miss Sadler's room 127 during advisory.
FCA will meet after school on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. and Friday before school at 7:15 a.m. in room 503, located in the welding shop. Come and hang out and grab a snack and be encouraged.
Driver's Day will be held Mondays through Fridays starting October 1st from 6:30 to 7:45 a.m. in the library. You will need to enter through the back door near the band hallway. Please contact Coach Hall with any questions.
If you want to wear your hats on Friday, then just bring $1.
Friday's pep rally theme is camo or country. Show some school spirit and dress up. If you wear a hat and it's part of your pep rally theme, you do not need to pay for it.
Yearbooks are back. Early birds. These books cost $65 and you get 4 free icons when you order before Friday. Remember, this is the best deal you can get all year. When you order before Friday, let's make some memories.
Our Fine Arts Department is excited for the musical this year, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. This show is open to all SHS students. Whether you want to act, sing, dance, or work behind the scenes, there's a role for everyone. Auditions will be on Friday, September 19th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Be sure to bring your lunch. If you have any questions, reach out to Mr. Sexton, Ms. Owen, or Coach Horton for more information. Freshman class officers have finally been selected. The president is Mariela Gutierrez, the vice president is Thomas Babcock, and the secretary is Evie Saldana. Please give them a warm welcome as they pioneer our eager freshman class.
Now it's time for
SAT Word of the Week.
The word is pejorative. It can be used as a noun or an adjective. It means a word or a phrase that has negative connotations. When used in a sentence, when the student rolled his eyes and made a pejorative comment, the teacher reminded him to be kind.
We've all heard the timeless old saying from our parents and our parents' parents and their parents before that we all have the same 24 hours in a day as Beyonce. Queen Bee, I love Beyonce. A lot of people talk about the importance of time management. If you want to be a successful athlete, student, entrepreneur, business person, you get it. Time management's important, and a lot of people talk about it. Everyone manages their time differently. Some of us have sticky notes, some of us set reminders on our phone, some of us love to have a planner. We all try to manage our time well. But the thing that happens to all of us is we get distracted. And the thing about distractions is it destroys productivity. And here's what I mean by that. It can take 23 minutes after being distracted to regain focus. So let's say you're trying to do a paper and you're working on it, and all of a sudden someone sends you a snap or you pick up your phone to see what's happening on Instagram. It takes 23 minutes to regain that same level of focus before you got distracted. And if you're multitasking, it means that you're never fully giving attention to one thing. Distractions destroy productivity. Some of your biggest distractions, they come from what you think about. A lot of you guys are thinking about the right thing, but at the wrong time and for the wrong reasons. Some of you guys are so focused on what's happening this weekend that you're not worrying about what's going on in class this week. Some of you guys are caught up in what job you're going to get in 10 years, but you're not focusing on the test you're taking in 10 minutes. The key to not getting distracted is you have to identify what the problem is. And for most of us, this is the problem right here. It's our phones. In a recent Twitter poll I did, 34% of you told me that you spend over 5 hours a day on your phone. I want everybody to pull out their phones real quick. I'm serious. Everybody watching this, grab your phone, including the teacher that hit play on this video. Grab your phone and head to settings. In settings, there's a function that says battery. After you click on battery, let it load, you're gonna see a tiny little clock icon. Click that little clock icon and it'll show you exactly how many hours you've spent in a day or even a week on your phone. And then add it up. Add up all that time that you've spent on your phone and see exactly how many hours you've been distracted by your phone. And what happens when you get distracted is you start to procrastinate. And we all do this. We all procrastinate. That paper that you should have spent 2 hours on, now you only have 30 minutes to do. Some of you say, I'm only gonna play Fortnite for an hour, and next thing you know, it's 1 a.m. Some of you guys just keep telling yourself, just one more episode and then I'm done. And before you know it, you've watched the entire season. We all find ways to get distracted, and distractions leads to procrastination. When I wanted to write my book, I told myself the only way I was going to be able to do it is if I wasn't distracted. So I did what I call a digital detox. If you want to learn more about how to do a digital detox, check out this episode of The Harbor. And that's why I think it's so important to unplug. I think it's so important to take time to do a digital detox. And it's not just an opportunity for me to connect with my friends. It's not just an opportunity for me to connect with my family, but it's an opportunity for me to connect with myself. You know, I get rid of all of my apps. I put away my laptop. It's not just my phone and my computer. I get rid of all screens. It's a chance for me to recharge. It's an opportunity for me to regroup. And I begin to find this new rhythm to my own life. What a digital detox means is you literally just delete this as a distraction. So that's what I did. I got rid of my apps, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb or airplane mode, and I literally focused every hour of my day to writing this book dedicated toward the thing I wanted to get done. It took me 60 days to write a book when it can take people years to write a book. I just eliminated all distractions. I truly believe that if you can identify and figure out a way to stop being distracted, you're gonna increase your productivity and you're gonna learn how to do time management. There are so many ways to set up safeguards so you don't get distracted. There are apps to help you manage your time. There are friends that can hold you accountable. The truth is, a lot of you guys need to hold yourselves accountable to the things that are distracting you to help you stay on task. That's where time management starts. It starts with holding yourself accountable. The thing about time management and holding yourself accountable to your goals is, most of us don't set realistic goals. Most of us assume we're gonna get more done in a day than we actually can. I learned a long time ago that if you wanna do time management well, you've gotta be better at setting goals. And most of us, we don't set realistic goals for ourselves. We try to do way too many things in a day. So one thing to keep in mind is when you set goals, set what we call SMART goals. And here's what a SMART goal is. Sick, it's mahalo. Here's what a SMART goal is. A SMART goal is specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's relevant, and it's time-bound. Setting SMART goals can help you concentrate on the right thing at the right time for the right reason. Because if we don't learn how to manage our time and we start to procrastinate, the next thing that happens to us is we start to get really stressed out. When we get stressed, we start to develop unhealthy habits like overeating or substance abuse. Some of you guys shut down or you freak out on the people closest to you. It's so important when you feel stressed to find healthy ways to cope. You've got to find healthy ways to manage your stress. Maybe it's doing yoga or meditating, going for a walk, working out, reading a book, drawing, playing music. Maybe it's getting a cup of coffee. I love coffee. Find something you love to do that gives you energy and do that when you get stressed out. For me, I love riding my motorcycle. It gives me a chance to gather my thoughts, it gives me a chance to recharge, and it just gives me a break from the day-to-day things that stress me out. It's crucial that you find something that you love to do that can give you a break from that stress. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Learn to manage your time and deal with your stress, and you won't waste yours.